Oh, hello everyone. Hi, 1 Acre Under God Homestead. How are you? I had my first spam call for the day. Hello? Hello? Yes?
Mr. Isha Campbell.
No, it isn't. Who's this?
Excuse me?
Who is this?
Thank you. I'm calling for the request of the family cancer screening saliva test that is available to you through your Medicare. My name is Nina on a recording line, and I'm speaking with you to verify the information that you provide regarding the test. I have here that a member of your family was unfortunately diagnosed with cancer. Is that correct, Miss Campbell?
No, you have the wrong number.
Sorry, we made a mistake. Sorry for the inconvenience and have a good day.
Yeah. Nobody calls me until I get in the middle of a live stream or something. Then I get all kinds of calls. And they're not ones you want to talk to either. So how is everyone out there? Hello, who else it was that came in? Yes, there's something else. I usually get probably about 30 of them every day for some reason. But lately it's been slowing down. I've only been getting 2 or 3 a day. And I'm on that joke of a do not call list thing. But they don't listen to that. They call anyway. And I liked it before. They couldn't call your cell phone, but now they call that too. But on the cell phone it's easy enough to block them. A lot easier than it is on the phone. Hi Dan, how you doing? Don't know how good the internet connection's going to be today because I'm technically on borrowed time right now. It's supposed to be off right now, but I thought I'd give it a try. Because they never used to give you a grace period. Maybe they are now. So if the stream all of a sudden stops, you know why. I can't get this hat straight. I must have crushed it because it always feels crooked. Today I don't know whether it's going to be sunny or not. It's all gray right now, but it was looking like sunlight was going to come out earlier. But now it's just totally gray. But however, I did get almost 3/4 of the garden tilled with my little cultivator thing that I showed yesterday. So I got it all broke up with that. I raked all around the house, trying to get the leaves away from the house. Because that, over here where I live, it's like a 2-week project to get all the leaves cleaned up. Because I live in the woods and it's like I get like 2 foot of leaves every year. And usually I can't get the yard cleaned up before it's fall again. And then every year we have tree branches. Like I got them all over the yard right now. we had quite a bit of wind this winter, and when that happens, I always have tree branches. So what are you guys all going to try to do today? I want to try and get the rest of the garden tilled up and that, and rake out the leaves and sticks and other stuff like that. Okay, thanks for coming, One Acre Under God. I really appreciate that. Good luck on your garden. God bless you. Other than working on that and trying to get the um, plethora of leaves out of my garden, I gotta get the sticks out and all the weeds. Like we get Sweet William that grows all over the place. I gotta get that out of there. Because, see, actually I'm breaking up new ground where I've never planted anything before. So, well, the one side I grew potatoes a couple of years ago. Yukon Gold potatoes. And the year before I grew russet. Or not russet, the red skin potatoes anyway. I forget what they're called. They got red skin anyway. And then after that, I'm going to hold off a day or two. See if it stays warm out. Because I don't know. As long as it doesn't go below like 40 degrees in there, I might plant my seeds. Like my radishes and stuff. But I don't want to plant them if it's going to get below freezing. Kill off everything. Because I got a squash here. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's big, long. It's ready to go outside. It wants to go outside. And I think that's the buttercup squash. I really want that one to grow. Because I like the buttercup squash. It's pretty good stuff. And then the one is acorns. It's growing, but it's stunted. I think it'll take off when it's outside. It's got blossoms all over it. Yeah, I understand that one, Dan. I got, my son he lives in a town about 45, 50 miles, not even that really, because he lives on the outside of it. So I'd say about 25 miles away. But he works at GM, so it's like he's always there. But my wife got me one of those Works Trivac things, and I got the thing where it has the hose. Excuse me. The hose on it that when you suck up leaves and stuff, it mulches them too, and it blows them right into the can. I can fit that thing. Chops up the leaves so small. It's like I can get it almost a quarter to half of the yard on one side. I have like 3 sides to my yard because of the way it's set up, and it'll do small sticks and everything. But I don't like to do that. But you know how they get sucked in there before you can catch it. I go through the yard and I pick all the sticks out, and I still get one that gets in there. But man, it gets it's an electric trimmer, blower, vac thing, whatever you want to call it, tri-vac. And it blows the leaves like crazy. I like the way it works. But it's got a shoulder strap on it. But the shoulder strap is for a shorter person than me. It's not quite long enough, so I have to kind of hunch over. And that gets hard on the back. Especially when you have RA in your back to begin with. But that shortened it up to like maybe a week or so on one side of the yard. Because I don't get your city amount of leaves here. I get massive quantities of leaves. And if you don't mulch them, it's like my neighbor's, he'll blow his leaves out in the road and stuff. Well, then they just blow right into my yard on top of the multitude I have already. It's like I have oak tree leaves in my yard. Millions of them. And I don't have an oak tree anywhere in my yard. They're coming from somewhere that ain't mine. And when they clean up their leaves, they're not mulched or anything. So they just blow around. You spend all day blowing them out towards the woods, and then the wind comes up and blows them right back. But I notice when I use my tri-vac and it mulches them all up fine, they stay where I put them. And it works really great for helping to get compost started breaking down. Works good for that. There's the people that used to live here, they had cats, and they would dump the cat litter in the back part of the yard, and it stayed there for years, wouldn't do anything. I couldn't get rid of it. So then I started taking my leaves out there. I threw a pile of leaves on top of that stuff, and a pile that was big, shaped like this, it went down to like this, just putting leaves on it. It made a big difference. Well, it works for that. A lot of people out here, they throw the leaves out in the road to fill in holes and stuff. I don't know what the psychology is behind that, but they just blow all over the place. I mean, they just get ground up into dirt or blown in my yard or someone else's yard. There's really no good way. I mean, even mulch leaves, eventually they're going to blow, but I don't notice it. I got a kick out of my dad one time. He said it as a joke to my uncle, because my dad lives right across the road. He said, I don't know why I have so many leaves in my yard. And my uncle fired up and he says, well, it could be the fact that you live in the middle of a forest. They were joking around, you know. But yeah, you're not going to have a yard in the woods like mine and not have leaves everywhere. Oh, that's awesome. Get to see your granddaughter that way. My grandkids, I see them. Oh, I'm getting blisters. Hurt my hands. Usually holidays and stuff, but my wife's birthday is the 28th, so they're supposed to be coming up for that. So I'm going to be getting down my cast iron hand grinder and making ground bologna, because I know they want to take some home, and my mom loves it too, so I'll take some over to her. My dad loves my biscuits, and there's a video on YouTube that I made about my biscuits if anyone's interested. But don't do what I did in the video. I was nervous. I got ahead of myself. I just dumped everything together and mixed it up. They came out great, but it wasn't the way you're supposed to do it. So I do that sometimes. You get so paranoid when you're recording a recipe and you want to do everything just right. Try to make it simple for everybody to follow, and that's when you'll mess up. But we went with it and it worked out anyway. And my son, for my wife's birthday, he's supposed to be, I think he's going to use my grill outside to grill burgers outside. But it usually rains on my wife's birthday, so I hope it's not raining. Hi, Heaven's Gates. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Bless you, brother. A fellow Michigander. Hi, let's see. Is it Larry? I can't remember your wife's name, though. But hi, y'all, anyway. Today, it's kind of gray overcast here, but I think that the sun might try and peek out. I'm not sure. Because it is getting lighter out now than what it was. Are you guys up here right now on your cherry farm? Do you guys grow the sweet cherries too, or just the tart ones? So we like the sweet ones for eating, because we like to eat them just fresh. And then if I'm making pie or something, then I'll use the tart ones. And I'd like to can some too, some of the sweet ones. Joyce, okay, that's it. My name's Dwayne and my wife's name is Teresa. I know your name was Larry. At least I was pretty sure of it. But your wife's... Every time I watch, I say I have to memorize her name. So I think with YouTube, we get so many YouTube friends, and it's like trying to remember everybody's name. It's like, I should know that, but I can't think of it right now. Wearing a different hat today to cut down the glare off my head. I'm not bald, but it looks like I am on camera. Just, I have strawberry blonde hair and it's really short, so it makes it look like I don't have anything. I don't have much, though. Oh, you got apples, too. That's right. I'd like to get some Cortland apples. I like those for making applesauce and almost anything. They're really good for that. They're hard to find. Do you have them? Now, where is your farm? I know, don't you live out by Hale or something? I can't remember where your farm is, though. I think it's up here by me someplace, ain't it? The Hale ain't that far away from me. Oh, sweet cherries. Oh, that's good. You'll probably make a killing up there in Traverse City then. Because they sell a lot of cherries up there, as you probably know. And apples, I like my Michigan apples. Do you use sprays on them and stuff, or? We're up on the farm. Yeah, okay. We have red Macintosh in Hale area. Okay, that's where your farm is? Is in Hale? I'd like to try to stop around there when it's, harvest season and stuff. I like Macintosh apples too, but the last ones I get, they're always kind of sour. But then again, you don't know if you're getting Michigan stuff anymore. I usually wait until I know the Michigan stuff starts coming in. It's like you go to the store and you buy a cabbage. You know it came from California because Michigan cabbage is, we get the really monsters. And I love the bigger the better for making kraut and stuff. And any apple's better than none. Hi Tim, how you doing, buddy? Hairballs? Well, get the cat out of your mouth. You picking at me hacking? Oh, okay. I think I know where you are then. Heaven's Gates. So, I'm thinking banana apples. Oh, that would be cool. If there is such a thing, Tim. I've never seen one. Oh, I got my map closed here. It's on my closet door. Let's see here. If I can. No, I had to close it right off. I had to close off the camera, so I'll look later. Schellenberger Road. I think I know where that is. Well, if you're in actual Hale and not on Hale Road, you might be a little north of me then, I think. Because I'm in the Alger Sterling area. I'm right in between Sterling and Alger, almost like right smack in the middle. If you know where Oasis Lake is, I'm about 3 miles from that, or less. Well, no, it's a little more. I would say under 5 miles. I mean, it only takes me like 10 minutes to get there, so. We in the woods. Oh, really, Tim? Ooh. Hey, TJ Explorers, how are you? Thanks for dropping in. You too. Thank you so much. All the way from the UK. Wow. I was on your channel and I saw something you had posted pictures with, hopefully I'm not getting it wrong. You had pictures of Stonehenge on there and stuff. Because I saw you, quite a bit in June's chats. Just the other day, I believe it was. Hi, Michigan Mike. How you doing? Another Michigander. Hey, my Michigan family's showing up. Welcome, Mike. How's your day? Heaven's Gates is on here, too. Oh, M65. Yep, I know where that is for sure. Wow, you're really not that far away from me then. We're pretty close. Heaven's Gates. I will for sure be seeing you this summer. Let me know when the cherries are coming in and they're ripened just in case I get it wrong. But don't they come in like June, first part of July, or am I wrong there? Because I know Jace Fruit Market sells cherries and stuff. Supposed to be Michigan cherries. They might even be your cherries. I don't know. I don't know where they get them from. I like to know where my food comes from. Yeah, it's... Well, you already know what the weather's like in there by you then, Heaven's Gates. Because it should be very similar to mine. And I can't remember what part you're at, Michigan Mike. I think aren't you in the southern part? Because I'm in northeast Michigan. Between Sterling and Alger. Almost knocking at Oasis Lake's door. Even though there's no door there. That's what I thought. It was around the, end of June or beginning of July, something like that. Because I know around me here, that's when the wild blueberries come in too. It's right around the 4th of July. Oh, Dan, I like cherries. Oh no. Snow? Oh no. I hope you don't get snowed, Mike. Oh no. I hope we don't get it, because less than a week and a half ago, we had 7.5 inches here. I don't want no more snow right now. I was working in the garden yesterday. It's like, ugh. Good thing I didn't put no seeds in the ground yet. I put my snow shovel away and everything. Maybe I shouldn't have. So are you down in the area of like Detroit and stuff, or? Oh, 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 I detect sunlight. Holy moly. The sun just broke through. Oh, okay. Yeah, down there. Like in the Flat Rock area and stuff. I used to drive cars for an auction all over Michigan. I hated it when I had to go south of Bay City, though. Bay City's about as far south as I want to go. Maybe Saginaw, pushing it, but no further than that. Yeah. Everybody on here, please, mods, share the links to the other channels on here. Heaven's Gate, I'm gonna make you a mod too. There we go. I think I got Michigan Mike already. There you go, Heaven's Gate. We don't tolerate any bullying, any name calling, any slang words, like it, damn, those kind of words. I don't want them because I have a lot of kids that come on here. They don't need to see that stuff. And bullying me, even if you agree with them, I don't want that on here. I don't want no drama on here, or attacking other channels and none of that stuff. There's no sense in that stuff. We're a community, and I believe we all should stick together. And I have no problem with you sharing your channel links on here either, because of that fact. We're all a community. So anyone that's a mod can share the channels. TJ, I don't know if you're still on here, but I'm going to mod you too. And if anyone comes on and they're using bad language or slang words, I give them 3 warnings and then block them. If they're attacking someone else or someone else's channel, just get rid of them. I don't want that here. But that's really impressive, TJ. All the way from the UK. It's like, wow. That was a big jump clear across the pond. It is not refreshing my chat right now. Uh-oh, now it's doing something. It says there's 2 viewers and I see more comments than that. Unless some of them left. Make sure that you're on live chat too and not top chat so that you'll see everything. Well, the number didn't change yet. Anyway, those of you that are here, I appreciate y'all coming. I really do. Well, let's see. Yeah, but yeah, Heaven's Gates, I will be checking out your farm. You see an old, dirty, muddy town and country come in. Dark green one with both the bottom half will be coated with mud. That's me. Exactly, Dan. I'm a Christian, and there's, when you're a Christian, there's no reason to use words like that. Hey, Swampy Acres Homestead, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Yep. It is the, Mike. I called you Dan, I meant Mike. What you up to, Swampy Acres? Where's everybody from? I know my Michigan people here. I know where everyone else is from, but don't ask me to remember. I think Dan's from Oklahoma. TJ, he's from the UK. He has a channel too. Has a lot of historical stuff on there. And as a favor, go to these other people's channels and sub their channels, if you will, and leave them a message. Watch part of one of their videos or something, so that YouTube counts it as legit. Oh, oh, okay. I have friends in Pennsylvania. I know it was supposed to rain there in Pennsylvania, but yeah, Tim. I didn't hear if it actually did or not because I ain't talked to my friend yet. Tim, is it raining in PA? Or Swampy Acres? But you said it's trying to stay dry. Oh, wow. I'm not sure where Wilkes-Barre is. I've heard of it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, 15 minutes from there? Pretty close then. I always wanted to go to Pennsylvania to see all the historical, U.S. stuff. All the important things that happened there. It wasn't that where that movie, well, a couple of them, shoot, something treasure. I can't remember what the name of the movie was now, and I watched both of them. Philadelphia, yeah. I have a copy of our Constitution and the Bill of Rights hanging on our wall here. I like all that history stuff. Hi, Southern Prairie. How are you, brother? Sister? Oops. Whoever it is. Oh, wow. So you've lived there all your life or returned? And I'll tell you right now, um, number one, I'm a Christian. You're going to hear about the Lord here. Randomly, it just happens. I support President Trump 100%. If I could go higher, I would. I'm not a Democrat, and I don't support any of that stuff. So you're going to hear it. Eventually, from someone or somebody. Good morning to you, too. Was it Mr. or Mrs.? Which one is at the wheel now? Southern Prairie. Rocky was filmed there? What was it? What was that movie? National Treasure or something like that? I know the name. I watched the movie. Both of them. Oh, I would love to see Gettysburg. My dad has a handwritten copy of the Gettysburg Address that President Lincoln wrote. And it's a copy, of course, but it's in his handwriting. I love reading it because he has this fancy handwriting. We just don't write like that nowadays. I've never been to PA, but I'd like to sometime. To see all the, all of our country's historical stuff. And I would like to go see the White House too. Washington, D.C. I've been in Lansing in the Capitol building. I love that too. I like historical things like that. I just love it. The Henry Ford Museum, all that stuff. My daddy was a preacher, and I have done some too, and will not stay sub to a channel that lets it go on. Oh yeah, the bickering and the drama and all that stuff, Dan. I don't blame you. I don't like that either. If it's a channel I go to and they're slamming another channel or something or a person, I don't go back there. If I hear it. But as soon as I do, because you know, they do it to one person, they'll do it to others. People have attacked me too, and it's like, I don't care. I just don't go back there. Let them talk. None of it's true, but they, you know. Valley Forge, yeah, that'd be a good one too. I've been to the Henry Ford Museum and that other one, Huckleberry Railroad. They got a lot of stuff there that's really nice. Oh, that'd be cool. I know in Michigan, in Bay City, they have they call it the River of Time. And all along the Saginaw River, it's either in September or October, they have a Civil War reenactment there. And they have both sides, you know, the cannons, all that stuff, and soldier tents, and it's really neat. Well, that's what they say, but I'd still like to see it. Because some of that stuff I think is good for us all to remember. Yeah, Greenfield Village. Those are all really nice places. Somewhere on that wall, the veterans wall, the men that got killed and stuff, I have family on there, which probably a lot of us do. But it's a shame when you see that wall and how long it is, all those people. Back then it was all men, but now it's women too, I think. And then how many of them never got on the wall too? That's what heartbreaking, because a lot of them are missing in action, and I don't think everybody's up there on that wall that should be there. But that's just my opinion. And my sister's a veteran. I'm surprised she's not on here. I tried to get in, but they wouldn't take me. I was damaged goods. Crooked legs, and I was a chronic bedwetter. And that knocked me out. Which I'm glad now. But I had to go to Michigan Works and do work off food stamps we were getting. Not food stamps, but yeah, food stamps. And I learned in there from the military that this recruiter that they only take people to like 43 years old now. I didn't know that. And I guess you go in and it's like a restaurant in there, and the mess hall and stuff now, it ain't like it used to be. They plopped stuff on your plate and you didn't know what it was, but you had to eat it or starve. so much different now. They showed videos and stuff trying to recruit, people. And I thought, wow, it's so much different than it was back when I was 16. Yeah, there's a lot of them that like to do that too, Dan. Yeah, I'm not a perfect person. I do swear once in a while if I don't catch myself. I try not to do that. I really do. But every once in a while something will stick out. Yeah, the food cost is sky high. And I had a family of 4, and at the time we needed help. We weren't getting enough to even manage. Then other people were getting so much. I don't know how they were doing that. I got an idea, but I don't want to say anything to offend anyone. But yeah, it's like some things I felt weren't exactly kosher. Some were my own family. So I'm not ashamed to say that I got food stamps either, because every one of us, sooner or later, is going to go through a bad time in their life. I've been through it, and I'm still in it. And yes, we get food stamps, but we don't get much. But me and my wife both worked our whole lives until we got disabled. I know it, don't they, Southern Prairie? Yep. Yeah, it's like I'm not ashamed of any kind of help program that I take advantage of because we paid in for years. You know, I took care of seniors, cleaning dirty butts, and my whole life. And my wife, she was a certified nurse's aide. She took care of people for 35 years. You know, and she felt bad when she got disabled. I said, hey, don't feel bad. You paid into that all your life. You know, I don't care what people think of us. It's like they judge us all the time. Oh, you're on food stamps. You lazy, no good for nothing. It's like, get a life. You're obviously living in a fantasy world. You don't know what real life really is. Sometimes the bottom drops out of your life. I don't agree with the way the food stamp program is run, but such as it is. If I had 150 acres of my own land where I could grow all my food, they wouldn't see me in there. But I don't have that. Unless I win the Mega Millions, which I can't afford to play. The rare one time when I do play it, I'd have to win it right away because I'm not going to get another chance for who knows how long. If I won that, would be the only way I could buy enough land to, and I'd knock the trees down and everything. Because nowadays you got equipment to do everything. If I had that much money, the equipment wouldn't be a problem. But I wouldn't get big old fancy house and everything. No, I'd fix up what I got, or take it down and build me a log cabin, a log home, because I love them. But yeah. Such as that is. And my son went away again. Now it's looking like it might rain. In fact, it might be raining. Oh, don't look like it's raining yet, but it's getting iffy looking. Yeah, that'd be cool if I did. But then I would be too afraid to spend any money because I never had it, and I'd be afraid of it disappearing suddenly. I'd be left with a bunch of stuff I couldn't afford to have. Yep, it sure is. But meanwhile, China is prospering. At least I think so. I always have to remember to put that in there because I know everyone has their own opinion. Opinions are like family. Everybody has one. There's another saying, but I ain't going to use that. Yeah, I think so too, Southern Perry. I really do. Because I really feel like China is trying to take us over, and they have pretty much. Because even Yahoo, if I remember right, they were bought out by a Chinese company or Japanese, something like that. Or they poured money into the system somewhere along the line. Seems to be, I heard that somewhere. Hi, Amanda. How are you today? Boy, I don't know, I'll tell you. That must have something to do with the morning or something, because I get down here trying to do a live stream, and then my throat gets all wacky. Fine the rest of the day. Boy. Yep, I know a lot of grandparents are doing that now. There was a friend of ours that had that. Her daughter just took off and just left her kids. And she ended up raising her daughter's kids. Well, her daughter's off doing whatever. And then the grandmother that was raising the kids, her husband passed away, and then she passed away. So now the kids are, I don't know where. I wish I could have took them. Because that little boy is the one that's responsible for my YouTube channel name. He gave me that name. And I practically raised him for several years. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mike. Oh geez, that's horrible. Probably Southern Prairie. I don't know nothing about that part, but it wouldn't surprise me. I know, Dan, that, I have an uncle. He was my favorite uncle. I got a picture of him here on my wall. I look at him all the time. I miss him so much. He didn't die in the war, but he was in the service for 26 years. A sergeant. I miss him. But he didn't die in the war, but he died because of it. He got that Agent Orange. Yeah. He was a cook in the Army. Well, he might have been in there for longer than 26 years. I think it was closer to 30 something. I'm not sure the exact number. But that uncle that I'm talking about, he sat and played guitar with Elvis Presley. They have pictures of him playing, and we have him on 8-track tape. We don't have a player now, but we used to, playing guitar with him and stuff. So I would have loved to have seen that, because Elvis is one of my favorites. They have pictures of him and Elvis and stuff playing guitar together and stuff at Fort Hood. That was really awesome. That would be hard, Mike. It really would. Sorry that happened to you, sir. I can't say that I can feel your pain because I can't. But I feel it. So sorry, brother. Yeah, exactly. The Southern Prairie. Like, not everyone would do that. I know you're kind of like forced into it, but you still had a choice, and you chose, That says a lot about you. You see people going through that kind of stuff, and I feel so bad. So I wish there was something I could do to make your life easier. There's a lot of people that have a lot of weight on their shoulders that come in here. I will add you to my prayer list, Mike. I don't know if you believe in that or not, but I do. That's why you're surviving, Mike. Yep, keep him as the center, and he'll help you. And everyone else here that saw what you typed, they'll all be praying for you too. Yep. my uncle was a special person to me. It's like I wasn't accepted by a lot of my family, my relatives and stuff. But he never judged me. He loved me and I loved him a lot. I can understand why, Mike. I really can. It's like when my grandma passed away, I was real close to her too. I used to go upstairs and I'd smell her hairbrush and her dresses that hung in the closet. Yeah, just to be close to Grandma. People used to think I was nuts, and I said, I don't care what you think. I remember stuff like that. I pay attention to things like that. My daughter, when she was little, she wanted nobody else. And she'd get crying and stuff, and the only way to stop her, my mom tried to babysit her one time, and she was crying and crying, wouldn't stop. I walked in the house and I said, "Oh, Ma, this is what you need." I took my dirty shirt off. I'd been working outside, and I threw it at the baby. She picked it up, she held it like this, and she smelled it. She smelled me on the shirt. That was it. She quieted right down and went to sleep. She was fine after that. And then when we were moving in our other house that we lost, she was in the crib screaming her head off when I was carrying stuff in and off the truck, and in the house. And my aunts, they all tried to get her to quiet down, and she wouldn't. So I walked in, I said, "Shut up." And I gave her my shirt. That was the end of it. My aunt said, "Boy, if I'd known it was that easy, I would have done that hours ago." Yeah, it is. I got them all over my wall here. Just a lot of them aren't here anymore. And my family, my parents live right across the road from me. They're coming up in their 80s now. They're not yet. They're still in their 70s, but be 80 pretty soon. I wanted to be close to my parents. So a lot of families and stuff, their parents get old, they stick them in a nursing home and don't go see them and stuff. That's terrible. I have an aunt right now that's in one, and I don't think her kids come down that much. I feel sorry for her too. And she is in her 80s, I think, now. I'm not even sure where she's at. Yep. That's true, Southern Prairie. Sorry, Amanda. Yep. No problem, Mike. There's a lot of people here. They're really good people, and they will pray for you. Boy. Now the wind is coming up. I guess Mom's up. Doug just came in. Yeah, that would be hard, Mike. Yeah. Yep, because there is a little of your mother in her. It's like my mother's a special person, too. Yeah, it is. Makes you feel even more alone. Ouch. Excuse me. Okay, Mike, you have a good day, too. And God bless you, brother. Yep, try to live each day like Mom and Daddy would want you to be to live. Well, hold on for a minute, people. I'll be right back. I gotta go see if my wife needs anything now that she's up. You have a great day, Michigan Mike, and be blessed. You will be in my prayers, trust me. Did you miss me? Have a great day, Dan. Hi, Owen. How are you doing today, Owen? Hi, Maniac Grammy. How are you? You too, Owen. Howdy. It's a gray day today in the neighborhood. I think it might rain. I don't know. I hope not. I got like 3/4 of my garden tilled up with my thingamabob that I showed yesterday. And now I gotta rake it up, the straight leaves out of it, and ruts and sticks and all that stuff. And some of them I'm gonna have to use the axe to chop them out. Still in bed, huh? Time to get up, Grammy. Or wait a minute, Grammy, you had some kind of surgery or something, if I remember right. So maybe you should stay in bed. Hi, Canterbury Trails. How are you today? It's kind of gray, windy, and looking like it's going to rain here in northeast Michigan. I hope not, because I got to finish tilling up my garden spot right over here at the other side of this window. Yeah, I know, I was feeling it, because I had to put that thing that's got a T-handle, you twist it and stuff. So, yeah, I felt it in my shoulders last night and stuff. I'm doing great, Canterbury. Holy cow, Big Family Homestead's here. Holy moly. Welcome, Brad and Krista. Glad to have you. I am so honored. Herd protectors. That's a good topic. I was making I got one of those T-handle jobbies with the claws on it, the 4 claws. I did my whole garden with that yesterday. Well, not the whole garden, but 3/4 of it. I gotta finish the rest of it today, because the rest of the day was raking about 2.5 foot deep solid thing of leaves all the way around my house, because I live in the forest in northeast Michigan. And Brad and Krista, I made you guys a mod too, just in case you ever came on. It's all set. I love you guys and your family. You're awesome. And I should probably tell, since there's more mods on here than there was earlier, I don't tolerate no bullying, no swearing, no slang words, no attacking other channels, no drama. I don't get into that. And I'd say if people come on and they swear, they get 3 chances with a warning. If they don't stop, whack them. I don't want that stuff here because I have little kids that come on sometimes, not so much in the live chat, but they watch the replay and that, and they don't need to see that. And I just don't want drama. This is a community of friends, that's the way I want to keep it. I don't want none of that crazy stuff. Yeah, okay, Brad. I let anyone in here, but if you want to see my skills, just swear. One of my mods will whack you. Sometimes it's fun playing whack-a-troll, but see who gets them first. Uters? Oh, you mean yuppers? Or youpers? Yep. Well, it's like I tried to look at it, Brad, like we're not perfect. So I might slip myself. I try not to do that desperately. But I don't like it. And I don't like little ones seeing that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I guess it kind of goes by how bad it is. I mean, like there's certain words I detest them. And I'm not going to say them to tell you either, but don't like it. Well, thanks for stopping in, Brad. Hi, Krista and family. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I really do. I can't tell you how much I do. I watch you guys every day. You guys, you might want to check out Brad and Krista's channel if you're not Big Family Homestead. I mean, if you're not sub there, they're great people. They're homesteaders in Wisconsin. And they're brothers and sisters in the Lord, too, so you don't have to worry about nothing there. No drama or nothing like that. They're good people. I've been watching them for years. Since I think they were still in Florida, I think. I remember all the stuff in Ohio and all that. So I don't know, quite a while. And Brad, I think he's still a worship leader at his church, and he used to belong to a Christian rock band. I don't know if he's still a part of that. I don't think so. I think he's full-time homesteading now. So, I bless you, Brad and Krista. Thanks for so much for coming. Yep, they are. I don't know how Brad can make his videos so funny and stuff. I would run out of ideas. I mean, I'm your basic, really extremely boring person. I don't need anyone to tell me. I already know it. So, I'm just me. What you see is what you get. So, I don't know if I'll even get outside to do any more cultivating, I guess you want to call it, with that tool thing, claw thing I got. Sure makes it a lot easier than shoveling. Yeah, I like Prepstetter Bob too. He's been here. Prepstetter Bob's been here in Michigan a few times. Quite a few times, actually. I think he's been just about everywhere. I'm not ignoring you people. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. So I don't think I missed anyone's stuff. So what are you guys making for meals today? This weekend, well, Sunday is my wife's birthday. If it's the 28th, yeah. So I will be making, like I said earlier, ground bologna with my hand grinder, sandwich spread for that, because my kids want some to take home with them. And I always give some to my parents too, since they live across the road. And my son's gonna make burgers and just spend time with my wife. Other than that, whatever else happens to pop up. We're your basic boring people. The kids will be up and the grandkids. Unless the kids decide to take my wife and I out to eat someplace for her birthday. They do that sometimes. And then sometimes if it's nice out, which it usually isn't on her birthday, it's usually raining all the time. I hope not this year. Oh, the sun's trying to come back. But there's a big black cloud hanging right over there. It's a race to see who wins. Sun or rain. Other than that stuff, I don't know. It's like whatever happens, I guess. Maybe if it's nice and if I have time, maybe I'll try to plant some of my stuff outside. I don't know. I'm afraid it's a little early yet here. Oh, it's buffering. Oops. Sorry about that. Hope it's not too bad. Here we have, whoops, get my mouse out of the way. Same here, we have sun for a while, but more storms moving into Monday night, Tuesday. That's okay, we need the rain. Yeah. We're doing work on the house. Next, root section, or roof you mean? Okay. Well, it's coming along, man. You're making progress. Yeah, Owen, I hear you. It's that way here too, and it's fighting a battle. Now the sun's gone again, and it's turning gray-black. Oh, that means rain. I'm not gonna get outside again. Of course, maybe it won't be bad. I just hope it's not snow. Like we had 7.5 inches. The news said we had 4.5, but I don't know where they were because it wasn't here where we are. We had 7.5, maybe 8 inches of snow. Then the next day it was 60-some degrees. It's like, that was kind of stupid. Snow like crazy like that, then have it almost all gone the next day. Of course, I guess that's good. Oh, okay, yeah, because you're down there where there's a lot of that stuff. That must add a lot of expense to your building project, too, having to try to, put in hurricane protection, because you're right down there where it gets bad. Still raining, Tim? Oh. I think it's moving in here, too. I hoped it was going to pass, but it's getting darker, grayer, and gloomier looking by the minute. Oh, in Southern Prairie, I want to say a special thank you. And you know for what? I'm not sure. Maybe today would be a good day to burn the weenies. Burnt hot dogs, I guess. I don't know. Can't think of nothing else. Well, I felt the need to, Southern Prairie. What are you tinkering with today, Tim? And Owen, what are you tinkering around with today? It's kind of looking like it's going to be an inside day for me. I want to get my stuff in the ground. I'm watching all these videos. Everyone else is planting their gardens and everything, and we're not even close to that time yet. Because of our frost dates are so much later here. And I got maters and everything waiting to go outside, and I can't put it out yet. We're getting overcast. Oh yeah, you're supposed to get rain this weekend. Well, Michigan Mike said it's gonna snow down there. It's supposed to, and that's just south of me. No, I don't want no more snow. Yeah, sometimes it's just getting started. What did you find to do with all those fishing reels that you had? Were you just sorting them out and looking at them? I do that sometimes. Get stuff out just to look at it because I can't go fishing right now. I ain't got a license. And with a really nice bluegill spot just down the road. And my sister has a pond full of bluegill in her yards. It's their pond. It's like, ugh. I think I still have to have a license there. I'm not sure on that one. I guess I'll have to call DNR and see if I have to have one on private property or not. Why do you feel like a chump? Oh no. Well, it's getting ready to bust loose here too, Owen. And I noticed my elderberries that I planted, they're growing. One of them ain't doing anything. I planted 2 slips. And the other one, it's getting a whole bunch of leaves on it and stuff, so hee-haw. We have a ton of kids' school stuff going on. Got one graduating university and one graduating high school. Crazy schedules. Kids and hubby hoping to see that new Avengers movie. Okay, you are busy then. We went through that, yep, quite a few years ago. Yeah, this one is, the leaves are popping out nice on it. I tried to trim off, anything that looked like it might be gone. Cut that off as close as I could to the green stuff and then planted it and it's taken off. There's elderberries are supposed to grow wild around here, but I don't see them anywhere. There's all kinds of elderberries. I'm sure some of them might even be some form of elderberry, but what I don't know, I ain't eating them. Yeah, for young ones, you're always on the go. My kids are grown now. They're on their own. And I have 2 grandkids. And those are a handful. But it's so nice I can load them up with sugar and send them home. Oh, really? Oh, I never heard of that. So I wish I could grow avocados here. I had avocados last week and I took the pit out, or seed, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what their actual name is. Stone, I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to plant and see if I can grow an avocado tree or bush or whatever they are. I've never seen one because they're down south of us, way down south. Yeah, it's. I would like to have a bunch of elderberry up here too, because maybe I could sell the elderberries, make some money off of it. Try to do what I can. I don't know how long it takes before they start bearing fruit and stuff. I've never had one before. Yeah, you never know. Oh, really? Wow. I don't even know. If you're talking about avocados, Southern Prairie, I don't even know if it would grow. Because it's cold here. I think they gotta have warm climate and stuff, and it's not warm here. I'd have to grow it inside. But I know my one friend, well, actually a couple of them, have lemon trees growing up here. But I can't get them to grow. I always get the irradiated seeds or something because it's hard to get them, from the U.S. I can't find them. It's like I thought the lemons that we get were from Florida and stuff, but apparently some of them aren't because the seeds just don't grow. I would love to be able to grow my own lemons. About 3 years. Oh. So 3 years, about how big are they then? I mean, like 3, 4 foot tall or something, or that's what I want to do too. Canterberries. I want to either dry them or make tinctures or something. Oh, I'll have to try those. Breads and cakes and cookies, or cakes. I don't know about cookies. Strong thunder. Oh, lovely. Well, look, now it looks like it might be, some of it's blowing over. I see gray here and blue fluffy over there. Maybe it'll pass. I hope so. Yeah, uh, if you're talking about avocado, yeah, I don't know if it would even sprout. Because I don't know how big avocado trees get before they get avocados. Because I would keep cutting it off and keep it short if I could. So I don't know nothing about it. 3 to 4 feet. Yeah, okay. Make a lot of teas and syrups. Now, if I remember right, aren't elderberries poison till they get ripe? Oh, I have echinacea. And I have echinacea seeds too. I want to plant some of that. Poison for livestock? I don't have any of that anymore. See, now I wouldn't have known that, Canterbury Trails. If eaten raw, now, do you mean if they're not ripe, they're poison, or even if they're ripe and you eat them raw, they're poison? Yeah, that's because I know I had elderberry jelly one time, and it has kind of a funky taste to it, but I I'd eat it. I like to get some close-up pictures of what they look like when they're totally ripe and safe to eat. Because I'd be the one that picked them wrong. Because I've never grew up before. I know nothing about them. Now my nose wants to close off on me. Has to be cooked or dried. So I guess ripe, not ripe, doesn't matter. Okay, alright. That's a good idea. Or good to know. That's not what I meant to say. Well, that's really interesting. Because I know they're medicinal. I wish they did here. I'd have them growing all over the place, and I have a dehydrator. I'd dry them things out and sell them or something. Make money off them somehow. Because it's like up here, there's a lot of farms that make maple syrup. And a little tiny, maybe an 8-ounce bottle like this, it's like $25. It's like, wow. I love maple syrup, but holy cow, not that much. That's a lot. Oh, that's neat. Didn't know you could use the flowers either. If it was warm enough, I would try to grow moringa here too, but I know down in Mississippi, Deep South Homestead, they grow it down there, but I guess it's got to be really warm. Yeah, I would take lots of those. Oh, my wife is calling. I almost said telemarketer. Hello? Oh, is it getting chilly? Well, it was 60 degrees when I left it open, but it might be dropping because it's going to rain. Yeah, I'll be out there in a second. Yep. Be right back. Oh, you're lucky, Southern Prairie. I'd love all that stuff. I'll be right back, everyone. Where's your bone? What happened to your bone? You lost it, didn't you? Is it under the bed? Where'd it go? Here, you want to play with this? Play with this? My fuzzy? My fuzzy? I have returned. Just baby trees now. Yeah, I would like some of that. I love lemons. We have a friend that lives down in, I think I told you this, I'm not sure, in Homassa, Florida. Homassa? I don't know how you're supposed to say it. She sent us up a box of oranges. Oranges and grapefruit from Florida. And I eat grapefruit just like I eat oranges. You know, I don't poison them with sugar and stuff. I don't know the difference in lemons, Myers lemons. I don't know what the kind we get around here. They don't say. They come in a bag, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 lemons. They're not very big. I prefer the nice big lemons. The ones I can use to make real lemonade. But I usually just eat them like oranges. But I love lemons. And lemon is very good for you too. You can see Daisy back there. Or you could till I moved. I try to block her out when she's back there doing her, whatever she's doing. Well, she's got to be in here with me everywhere I go. Every time I come in here, should I say. And I still ain't figured out what to do with this little bit of lentils left. I don't know if I can make like lentil ham soup with it. I might try it, see how it comes out with. Just for me, because my wife doesn't like them. And I think it's mostly because she didn't have them growing up, so. Daisy! Hey! Hey! Quit chewing on yourself. Give me this toy. Give me this toy. The sweetest lemons, I've never had those before. I'll have to try and see if we got them in the store. I didn't know I thought it was just lemon. I got it now. Your bone must have got kicked under the bed or something. I don't know. Oh, I bet you it got dropped in my box over there, didn't it? Did you put it in the box? I bet you did. Oh, looky there. What is that? What is that? I see a phone. And your other toys. Here's your sock toy, too. I forgot when I vacuumed in here. I think I might have picked it up. Not sure. Who's texting me? President Trump. Nobody else. I would like to try those then. I will look for them up here and see. Are they more juicy than your other ones too, like for lemonade and stuff? Because I like to use lemon for cooking and stuff too. Going to make tea. Can only drink lukewarm. I mean, good to make tea. Can only drink lukewarm. Huh. I've never known lemons to be sweet. Now, who was that? Stupid stuff. Somebody trying to sell me stuff. Well, they keep getting my text thing. But that would be really interesting, you know, if they got a sweetness to them. I must look for those. I don't even know if that they even label the lemons different up here. I've never seen it. I never really looked. It's just when I see them, they're always in a bag, and I just grab a bag of lemons. Now you went and did it. Now I gotta look and see if there are different ones up here. I imagine there are, and I just never knew it. But all the lemons I eat are always sour. Hey, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, big old spider. I think I got him, Dave. Oh, I got your toys now. Oops, I dropped some beans on the floor. Dry beans. Ready? I'm gonna toss it. Now don't get in the way. I don't want to clunk you with it. This thing is hard. Hey! Oh, I threw it right down the crack, didn't I? Did you get it? Oh no, it fell to the floor, didn't it? Oh, I don't want to dig it out now. Want this one? Can you catch it? You ready? I'm gonna throw it. Hit! Yeah, you caught it. Sorry about that. I didn't know she was gonna bark. Making rooibos chai tea. I like chai tea or tea. How do you say that? But what's rooibos? I don't know what that is. I assume it's some kind of plant, but I never heard that before. I think you did type that the other day, and I kind of I thought, oh, it must be a typo. Rooibos, chai tea, or chi. I don't know how you're supposed to say that word even. Either one of the words. The sun's out, nice and bright. Wow. And the sky's all nice and blue again. That's Michigan, though. You don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Now watch, the sun's out nice and bright now. Well, look, 5 minutes from now, I bet you it'll be different. Hey, I got it. Oh, oh. Hey, hey. Awesome tea. What is rooibos, though? Is that a plant? I assume it's a plant or a berry. Since tea's a plant. I like tea, but I've never heard of. Rooibos, rooibos. Because it's got an I in there. Oh, okay, thanks someone for stopping. Oh, that sounds good, Southern Prairie. God bless you too, Owen. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, homemade french fries, they're good. I'm thinking, but I don't know. I got some flour left. I might make some biscuits for us later. I'm not sure. Depends on if I get to do anything outside. It's still nice and sunny, but it's still windy. Kind of sort of windy. Not too bad now, I guess. It was really whipping earlier. Yep, be safe, Owen. Love you, brother. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Well, I don't want to keep you off from your day and everything, and I do want to try to do something today. I'm not sure what I'm going to get to do, but I am going to take those hot dogs out of the freezer, and I am going to burn me up some hot dogs. I love those. How does the conversation always get twisted around to burnt hot dogs? Tim keeps doing that to me. I love them things, and he knows it. I'm gonna go burn me some hot dogs. That's it. I gotta do it. Stop putting it off. I want them. Well, I'm gonna get going, you guys, and let you go back to your day. See, Yeah, me too, Southern Prairie. See what kind of trouble I can get into. It's pretty easy for me to do. I'm sure my wife, if I say, what can I do to get in trouble? She'll say, you just did it. You walked into the room. So, I know I can guarantee get into it there. So, with that said, remember, Jesus loves you, and so do we. And like I always say, whatever you do in life, make a difference and look for ways to be intentional today, because I really firmly believe in intentional living. Do something great for someone today. And I want to thank you all for coming here and letting me leave fingerprints on your heart. I hope to God that something I said, something I did, just my ugliness or something rubbed off on you and left a lasting impression to the good. So, I will talk to y'all later. Until next time, bye now.